Alright, so right now you've seen how my setup is very, very strong, quite frankly, with the Latron and the Seer and the dual Ether Swords and the Rhino all combined, and a bunch of mods involved, and a couple of Orokin Reactors. So now I'm going to go through and show you what it was and now what it is. Start with the arsenal, and boom. Rhino, I've got 300 health, almost maxed out, 420 shield, 190 armor, 145 power, and a conclave of 371 altogether. Latron does around 4850 damage, I have to say. The Seer does altogether, I'd have to say 84.9 damage. And the dual Ether Swords do about 40 damage total. So to begin, I'm going to start off with a Seer because it's really, really easy to do because I don't have any Orokin reactors on it. So it will go from now, what did I say, 84.9? Alright. So first thing to charge is Lethal Torrent because it shoots so slow. Not even kidding, it shoots the slowest gun I've ever had. Hornet Strike to 80% damage, and from there I generally add something else. Right now I'm going to do Heated Charge, and Deep Freeze. Do I usually add anything else? No, that should be fine. And so from there it goes, you see, goes from, instead of 28 shot per impact punch and slash, it was to 71. You multiply that by 3, you get around 242. No, 240. Sorry, 214.2 damage plus 128 blast damage, which makes it a little bit over 300 damage shot, I think. Yeah. That's really a smart thing to do, and already boost my conclave by around 60. Yeah, around 60 conclave already. So I'm going to start with the Rhino next. So right off the bat, you can see it's 56, it's almost maxed out, but I'm going to add in the aura slot, not physique, even though it's kind of good, or shotgun scavenger, just doing shotguns, but rifle amp, because I have a rifle and it does increases the damage by 22.5%, which is very, very good. Although it never shows. So, right off the bat, Rhino Stomp, Iron Skin, Roar. Fortunately, I decided to get rid of Rhino Charge. I still have it, and I could put it on. It's probably somewhere here at the very, very bottom. But yeah, Rhino Charge, but I don't use it at all. Ever. I use Rhino Skin, Roar on occasion for fun, and Rhino Stomp, but I never use this one, so I decided to forego it. So, next, I have Redirection, 240% chill capacity, which is great. After that, I have Vigor, rare, I just got it, and I've increased it to its 80% shield and 80% health, which is not too much, but considering it's both, it's very, very good. Then next, it's Vitality. After that, I put in Rush because he's very slow. Diamond Skin, soak up hits, Steel Fiber, and Flow. And right now I have 620 health, which I believe is 320 more, which is a bit more than double. 900 shield, which is also more than double, because I think it was 420 shield. Armor went from 190 to 266, which is a 76% shield and armor. And Power's Link was 145, so boosted by 100 as well. And Conclave went up considerably. I think it went up in this case by 301 or 307. Cannot remember. Anyway, next would be the Latron. You can see it's got about okay, so it becomes 39, 8, so it becomes 47. Sorry, 56 damage total. So, let's start. Right off the bat, let's add in Shred. Wonderful. Especially when you're lining them up like crazy. Wildfire. Serration. piercing hit. From there, I'm going to add in War Magazine, Stormbringer. Believe it was, what else? Cryo rounds. And just for now, Hellfire until I become something more suitable. You can see right off the bat, this is an insane amount of damage that's going to happen. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think I forgot. Yeah, I got rid of Hellfire, so I could put in Hush just for the sake of it. But the reality, the best one is when it comes with Hellfire. And I'll show you right now, as I apply it, that it now has insane amounts of damage. If I add it up, it becomes, I'd have to estimate that's 200, 243, 240, okay, 43 plus 28, 29 really. So it becomes 52 plus 272, 272 damage. Boom. From 58 to 272. It's a bit more than 5. No, it's around 5 times the amount of damage. In theory, I could put more if I got rid of I'll show you if I got rid of Hellfire, because it's only 3%, and I boosted up Cryo Round once more, Incineration once more, and everything once more, because it's 6. No, everything except Magazine and Shred, because those are maxed out, I believe. But Wildfire, Stormbringer, Cryo Round, Incineration, and Piercing Hit, all of once more, which I still can, and if I get rid of Hellfire, then I do 15%, 15%, I think that was, yeah, 15%, 15%, and 5%. So 15, 15, 15, 15 out of quite a lot. It become, I'd just say it surpassed 300. Quite frankly, it surpassed 300. And that's really good. Next is Dual Ether. So right now it is 40 damage. Spot on, exactly 40. Begin. Stance. All the way down. I do not know who that is. Decline. Swirling Tiger. And now I have 70, which is perfect. So, to start off from the top, Molten Impact. Found only recently. Great. Oh, no, forgot. You never stop at that. Pressure Point. Beautiful thing. Molten Impact. Focus Energy. Northwind. So try Pressure Point is an obvious choice. 100% extra damage is amazing. Molten Impact, 70% extra fire damage for the sword, which is great. Focus Energy, it says 30% channeling efficiency. I don't usually channel my blade weapons, but when I do, this could come in handy. And 40% extra electricity damage. The same amount for a normal, if I can just show it out to you. Where is it? Oh, never mind. Anyway, it's actually a very good amount, considering. Oh, there. Shocking Touch is 8. It only does 30% extra damage from electricity, because it does it by 10%, while Focus Energy goes by 15s, which is much better. Northwind, 40% extra freeze damage. It's just really good. The next one I would have to add in would be Rending Strike. From there, I would have to add in Fury and Reach. And then from there, I have one more I tend to use, but I've forgotten which one it was. All the way to the top. Shocking Touch. Oh yeah, I just add Shocking Touch for the sake of it, because 3% on top of 45, 75%. Wonderful. You can see it has greatly impacted how my damage goes. From exactly 40 to, not to mention the spin attack, which is but nearly 1600 damage for a spin attack, which is insane. But it goes up to 120 plus 81, 201 plus 32, 233, 245, 245, 265, more or less damage. Well, 64. That's an insane amount of damage for a single slice. Not to mention that technically, if I were to, let's say, get rid of Shocking Touch, I could boost up Northwind, Focus Energy, Molten Impact, Pressure Point as well, Rending Strike, and Fury, and Reach, because that's 8. So that would be 1, what, I could upgrade all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already have 5 more, so it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I could just put something else in here, like let's say Berserker for the fun of it, or Killing Blow just because. It really that much. It wouldn't be that hard to increase this damage much more if I simply had the what is it called again? What are they called? Not the mods, but the fusion cores to do so. Now you can see these are now insane amounts of stats. Damage, damage, damage. And luckily for me, both my Latron and my dual Ether have a total of 3 different kinds of element-based attacks. So I have radiation and cold because of the fire and electricity combination, and also a blast on my Seer, very, very good anyway, and a cold and radiation again on my Latron. Unfortunately, I've never had to be able to find a gaseous or corrosive addition, but I guess I'll find that eventually. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'm not going to do the carrier or the sweeper because they're just boring for me. I've just not really touched them at all. Thanks for your time. See you guys next time.